Any update on Boro? He says he's day-to-day. Do you expect him to play?
No, he won't play tomorrow, but yeah, we don't expect him to be that long, but he won't play tomorrow, so we'll go 12-6 with the guys that we have.
Is this a case of just you have the seventh D here that you can let him rest?
Yeah, no, he can't play tomorrow. Like he's got an injury, and we're going to make sure it heals before we put him back in.
I think you were probably anxious to get Logan in at some point sooner rather than later as well.
Yeah, I was, and I've been honest. I really thought I would put him in a game on the road trip. That was the plan, but we were going so well that we felt that we didn't want to disrupt what was going on there on the trip, and now I think it's an opportunity for him to get in the lineup, and yeah, I'm excited to see him back in the lineup.
What can a player do, hasn't played in the game in it's almost 2 weeks? What can he do in practice it's not, I know practice isn't game, but you got to try to stay at the pace of what his teammates are doing?
Oh, well, first of all, is to be a pro. That's the number one thing. Usually young guys don't know what it means. It's what time you get here in the morning, how much gym you do before, how much you do after. Are you staying on the ice? Are you getting on the ice early? Are you staying after? What kind of intensity you have every drill? Like, do we have to scream at you because you're sleeping in line and stuff like that? That's usually, the young guys. It's a pace that they're not used to, and it's tough for them to follow it. It was tough for Shabbat last year. I'll be honest. He was here, but really he wasn't. Like, he was a kid floating there and just happy to be there, and that's usually how it is for the young guys. And after the experience at one time, the year after, like Shabbat now, he was on a mission, and and that's where Brown has to, that's what he has to become and understand. And now he's gotten the opportunity to be in practices and be on the road with the team and not play and see how he responds. And that's the pro life right now. And so we'll see how he's kept up with the pro life, and we'll see how he does in the game.
Like, is it fair to say he's on the trial every game he plays?
Of course. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. He's a young guy we can send back at any time. Just like Shabbat last year, and every day is an evaluation, and every day is an opportunity. And today is an opportunity on ice, off ice, and tomorrow is going to be an opportunity on a game day. So I think that's what you're looking for as a young guy. You're looking for an opportunity, and he's getting another one tomorrow.
What was your message to the team today here?
Oh,
as far as prep for tomorrow?
Well, I'm not going to say everything,
no.
But obviously we came out strong. I think we could have easily been ahead in the first period, but I think we had trouble sustaining our efforts in the second and third period. You could feel that I hate to say it, but I have to be honest, the trip was, you could feel the effect of the trip on us. And I know our guys, and when I see them trying to push, but the push is not there, and guys come off early, usually from their shifts, then whoops, when you get your hardest working guys, your most physical, most involved guys that are not at some point, that there's an effect from the trip, and it's a reality. We know it. Those trips are very difficult. I'll be honest, it's difficult for me. Like, it's if I'm tired, I didn't play, and so we came out the right way. We came out with the right attitude. We couldn't sustain it, and they were ahead. That's exactly what they needed to close the game and play a road game. And so we weren't able to pierce and challenge their road game. That's really where the story is. Did we do enough to score goals and win the game? Yeah, we could have, but not enough at some point, I think, to be able to pierce through a road game, I call it. And so we put ourselves behind the 8-ball, and we didn't have enough push to be able to get out of it.
Day after, is Carlson same? Is he good?
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah.
Do you, I guess that's more for tomorrow, but you got a Devils team coming in that maybe has surprised a lot of people. What's different about them?
Oh, their personnel. They traded for Johansson, who's a really good player, so they got a top 2-line guy, and they got a first pick overall. Once you look at what it did to Toronto last year, look what it did to Edmonton. So I'll be honest with you, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. It's just we look at the previous years at the team's performances, but really, if you look at what the new assets that they got, I mean, that's an intelligent, speedy team that they've got with a great goaltending. So that's exactly what they've been displaying, and they have shellacked us in the training camp. Yes, we didn't have our full team at all, but they were still very dominant, and you know, they're 5-1, and they've won against Tampa now. They've won against the Rangers. They've won against Pittsburgh. So I mean, they've won against really good teams. Toronto, I think it's not Pittsburgh. I think it's Toronto. Sorry, but it's not just okay. They've surprised everybody. No, they're playing great, and they're going to be good all year long. And I've coached Ishii, a kid, when I was in Switzerland. And I had him, he was 16, and in 3 games with men, he didn't make one single mistake. So we're talking about a high-end player that just transforms their team. He's extremely reliable, a very smart guy, and with the addition of Johansson and everything else that they've done, it's a new team. It really is. So it's right now, we can't be surprised by it. We know about it. They're scoring a lot of goals, and they got great goaltending, so this is going to be a team that's going to be very difficult to beat.
Goalie of choice tomorrow, Coach?
Yeah, it'll be Anderson.